Hello everyone. Well, today we are going to be finishing up mulching this area with my special mulch, and that mulch is lemongrass mulch. Yes, I am calling it a thing, lemongrass mulch. So the lemongrass came from the plants that were planted here, and one of the reasons why the lemongrass plants were planted here is that I could use the leaves, shred them, and turn them into mulch later. Well, the time has come. Recently, all the plants were shredded except for two, simply because I forgot about them. And I have already used the mulch onto this area to the right of me here. So the only thing that was left was this area here. So we're gonna do that together today. All right, so this is what the mulch looks like close up. The length of it and the way it spreads reminds me of pine needles. Of course, individually, each one is a lot thinner, the leaf, but very similar to how pine straws, the way that they lay and the length of each leaf. All right, so let's go ahead and show you how the whole mulch lays on the ground. I recently pruned these gardenias back, so that's why they are leaves, cuttings, or clippings on the bottom there. But I don't mind because they're just gonna get degraded down anyway. So this is how well it lays. Now I don't need to do a thick layer because this area already has plenty of mulch that has not broken down yet. So I'm not too worried about that, but I just wanted to be consistent with the other areas. So that is why this area is going to get mulched mostly as well. So what I'm going to do is just turn the camera off because it is pretty hot right now and my phone may be overcharged because it gets too hot. Is that how you say it? Yeah, it might get too hot and it might turn off. So I'll just lay all of this, and the next time that you'll see me, all of this area will be done. All right, everyone. So this whole section has been mulched, and this was the last section here. So with 33 lemongrass plants, I was able to mulch this whole area right here, and this is a pretty big garden space. So typically, I would not necessarily mulch at this time. I would probably wait a little bit longer, but the fact that we have been getting a lot of windy days, that tells me I should probably go ahead and start mulching some of the areas, and I think you should too. Because when you get wind, what does it do when you do have wind? Well, if you do have weeds that are flowering right now, or they're starting to set seeds, which I have seen in our lawn here, of course the wind will spread a lot of the weed seeds to all the different beds. So that is a good reason to start mulching your area, especially when you start seeing a lot of windy days in your area. So the good thing is that the area smells nice and lemony. The other good thing about using lemongrass is that, especially in my space here, I did not have to fertilize the lemongrass. They just got whatever that's in the ground in our clay soil here. So other than that, it's really a hands-off plant. If you can grow it, I would highly recommend it for the different reasons. It can be used as tea. You can use it for cooking. I used it last season to help suppress or help prevent some of the weeds from germinating. And they also provided some shade for some of the plants, new plants that I was trying to grow, and now they get to be used as mulch. And I'm trying to think if I left anything out. I'll put it on the screen if anything was left out. So that is a great thing about having lemongrass plants in your space. So after this was laid here, we had rain, we had strong wind, and you could see that the mulch is still laying on the ground really nicely. You do see some leaves that have flown over here, but other than that, you can see that there's not any noticeable wash down of mulch. Now, we did get some animal digging up this area, like right here. So, and right there, constantly. So that is not part of it. So I am so impressed with this lemongrass mulch. I am just so impressed with the lemongrass plants. It has been used in many different ways in this garden here, and each year I get excited about growing more and more of it. And then also I wanted to share with you, as you get farther down into the bag, you get a nice consistency of mulch. It's pretty fine over here, and this is something good that you could top dress your container with, and that's exactly what I would like to do. So I don't have a lot, but enough for a small container that I will be putting together soon. Well, I cannot say enough about lemongrass. In this space here, it has been used in different ways, and it's been such a joy to be able to grow it. And it was definitely a plant that helped me to feel more confident because it is such an easy plant to grow. And if I did not mention it, the fact that it has a lemony scent, it does help to prevent, say, the deer from getting close by to some of the more sensitive plants here. As you all know, deer will come and eat anything that they want. They might not care about the lemony smell. Of course, it will eventually fade off, but at least for the time being, it'll kind of teach them to stay away from some of the plants. So if you do have the space, I would recommend growing some lemongrass plants. Now, even if you cannot grow as many as they could be grown here, I think it'll be worth it for you to grow one or two or even three and just use them for cooking, and also use them as tea. And maybe also use it to provide shade to more sensitive plants that you would like to protect, and also to help suppress some weeds, or help to prevent some weeds from growing in the area that you don't want weeds to be growing. And the only bad thing that I would say about lemongrass is that the leaves are pretty sharp at the edges, so just be careful when you are handling lemongrass or when you are close to the lemongrass plant. So I think that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. And thank you so much for watching this one. And until the next one, take care and bye for now. Well, thank you again for watching the video. If you would like to support my channel, please subscribe and watch some of the other videos. The video links are up above for you. So with that, thank you so much in advance. Take care and bye for now.